How is it now? Better?
Yes, yes. You are
Much better,
totally
right?
right. Yes.
Much better, right? Okay. I'm sorry for that actually, because if I sit here, then the fan is not much effective in the sense that I don't get its air much. Anyhow, let us see how that goes. I will adjust it later. And so
Okay.
then, how did you spend your weekend? So far, so good.
Um, my weekend was fantastic. I can say yesterday we watched a movie
Uh-huh.
sitting at home only. The movie name was Raid 2. We watched.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was fantastic and greeting, I can say, along with us. Yes.
There is no other way, right? If Papa and Mama go and then they say this is a very good movie, she has to simply be also say, "Oh yeah, Mama, that is a great movie." Correct? Yeah.
Actually, my husband's side,
Mm.
everyone is very fond of movie. They all
Uh-huh.
are fond of movie.
Okay.
My father-in-law, my
Mhm.
mother-in-law, and all other members also. They are very fond of movies.
I see. So they all love movies.
Yes.
Um, on my side, I love when I have nothing else to do, I do watch sometimes. But the thing is that I don't get such free time to enjoy. I don't know when I will make that free time. It's going to be a challenge. What shall we say? Because it is such a good movie that mm, it's going to change your life forever. Because it's going to
Mhm.
give you experiences more than that words can describe. Just
Okay.
by there is a brother and there is a sister and there is a father
Mhm.
and there is a mother. These parents are living the poorest lives that we can think of, miserable lives, no steady job for the father, mother sickly, 361 66 days she's sick, she's bedridden, she just speaks only from her bed.
Mhm.
And both the boy and the girl, they understand their parents situation very well, that they share their shoes. So
Mhm.
one morning, the little girl goes to school in the morning, and then she comes back running by midday to share that very same shoes with her
Okay.
brother. And then the
Mhm.
brother waits for that moment. He even runs, say, halfway through without shoes. Then he borrows this shoes from his sister, and he wears those shoes and he runs to the school and he gets late. And then sometimes the teacher punishes him because the teacher doesn't know, the head teacher doesn't know why the boy reaches late.
Okay.
Understand? And so, like that, so many different, what shall we say, different lessons that it gives us. It teaches us
Mhm.
more than one. I think at least some 10 lessons of life would it would give us, or we would be able to pick up just by watching that movie, from rags to riches stories, but not overnight, daily, step by step. Wow.
Yes, yes.
And so that, and then he becomes successful in his studies. He participates in long distance, what shall we say, a run. He runs, he becomes an athlete. Everybody appreciates him. His father runs with him, like to encourage him, the final lap. Lots of things that we can learn. I shall not tell you more about the movie because the
Mhm.
movie has got strange surprises, but surprises that are down to our very own real lives.
Yes.
Especially for children, your child, if she has the patience to watch it, she will know how difficult it is for children like her outside. Okay,
Mhm.
and then the other one is all about how teachers approach students. It's all about that. So one is freedom, writers, then the other one is children of heaven. Children of
Yes.
heaven. Yeah, that's the movie that's not in English, but then subtitles are there in English. Then the other one, freedom, writers, all about a teacher, how she manages the unruliest students, the toughest students, students who do not come to school to study, but rather they have other interests. That's not because they want to be so, but the society makes them so. So, and she gets the whole class listen to her, accept her, and they all turn over a new leaf and they become transformed people by the end of the film. And it is something true, it is something real, it is something that happened based on a real incident. Okay, so that's about that. And then, so that was a movie. And then what else did you do? Anything else that went significantly? Uh, no, there's something
No,
that
I
you did.
was juggling
Mm,
multiple responsibilities like
mm-hmm.
cooking, cleaning,
Uh-huh.
even
Okay.
helping my daughter with her project. So these
Mm-hmm.
activities I did only.
So you kept yourself busy with those activities, right?
Yeah,
Which are okay, because that's what you can do them only on probably on weekends because your daughter is with you only on weekends. So you get her together with
yeah,
you and then you complete various tasks. Very good. And then
yeah.
what else? Do you have how about your learning of idioms these days? Do you spend some time learning idioms? Around how
Yes,
many idioms have you
as
picked up?
um, 2 or 3 days ago,
Hmm.
I just revised all the idioms you taught, face the music,
Yeah,
cut corners,
cut
and
corners.
then
Yes.
throw in
Yeah,
the towel, as
correct.
well as through thick and thin,
Through thick and thin. Hmm.
cry over spilt milk,
Correct.
as well as pull someone's leg.
To pull someone's leg. Yes.
And one
Hmm.
idiom I just went through before this session.
Hmm.
What was it? It was really nice idiom, actually.
Hmm.
Uh, in it for the long howl.
Yeah, for the long
Yes,
haul. Yes.
haul.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
one was just wait.
Yeah.
Mm, Uh,
Right.
ice. The last word is iceberg. In it,
Iceberg. Okay. Uh, I don't remember right now, but then we will come to all of them. Shall we revise with a very simple one today? Maybe
yes,
you know, I will just mention the names of these. And if you know, not the names, but I will mention them. And if you know them, just say yeah. And
yes,
if you know them, construct one sentence. And if you don't know them much, then together we will construct a sentence. It is, first of
yes.
all, it is the first one to I break the ice.
Break the
Break
ice.
the ice.
So,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
I know. Break the
yeah.
ice means
Mm, mm, mm,
like two-person is sitting and I break the
mm.
ice, started talking with that person.
It simply means to initiate a conversation,
Yes, to
to
initiate the
start a
conversation.
conversation, than staying as two separate bodies not able to converse. So, if
Yes,
you are especially in a social setting and you would like to make feel more comfortable, what do? You need to break the ice. As
yes,
simple as that. So, sometimes in interviews, confidence helps you to break the ice. Sometimes you're very confident, that helps you to break the ice.
yes,
Sometimes, even if you're shy, breaking the ice is a must.
yes,
Even if you're shy, breaking the ice is a must to building connections. If you would like to build connections with people, you ought to get ready to break the ice and actually break the ice.
yeah.
How many times have you tried doing this? How many times have you tried in your life to break the ice? Yeah, like,
I can say several times I tried in my mostly when I was in BA as
uh-huh.
well as at our working place too.
Mm-hmm.
Because breaking ice is really very important to make a
Mm-hmm.
friendship or to
Mm-hmm.
what we say to just feel make others feel comfortable as well as
Yeah,
to uh, also
that's true.
like in
Very,
our
very true.
residence also sometimes we have to break the ice to make a friendship.
Very true. Sometimes even just as simple as saying a hello, hi, hello,
Yes,
that in itself is something that you can do to break the ice.
yes,
But most of us, we don't try even that much. I think so. We should always try to break the
yes,
ice. Hi, hello, how are you? And then that wall that exists between us is gone. I like Rabindranath Tagore would say, into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. That's what we are going to sing on the 15th of August next month.
yeah,
Which heaven? Into that heaven. Which heaven? That heaven where there are no walls. And
yeah,
how is it possible? It's only when we are willing and ready to break the ice.
yeah.
Okay. So that's very, I think, so you got it now. You will be able to use that very,
Yes, yes.
very often, right? Okay, sure. Give me one more
Yes.
sentence then. Try one more sentence. Try one more sentence. For example,
Okay.
asking about someone's hobbies. For example, asking about Saraswati. Hey, Saraswati, how was your weekend? How did you sell? That in itself is breaking the ice.
Yes.
Okay, so that is it. So would you like to give me one more?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yesterday there was a party in my residence, and
Hmm.
a few new persons were
Hmm.
there. So I broke the ice and
Hmm.
started communicating with them.
Very good. Excellent. You did well. So you got it now correctly. So from today,
Yes.
make sure you break the ice.
Yeah.
Right? Break the
Yes.
ice. Beautiful idea, right? Okay, now there is something called, let's remember the next one. On the same page. Let's do another one.
On
So
the
break the ice
yeah.
on the same page. Okay, I had
Yes.
actually written down 1 minute. I had actually, I had something to correct you. Like when you say throw in the towel, no, throw in the towel, not towel.
Travel.
Got it? Throw in the
Yes.
towel. Okay. Now let's carry on with this one. And that is the second one we have is the second one we have is basically what is it? On the same page.
On the same page means
Yeah. Mm.
on the same situation,
Yeah, it is
on
basically
the
means to
same
be in a
thinking or situation. We are
correct,
thinking in the same way.
to have a shared understanding, to have a shared understanding, to have a shared understanding. So, what is the kind of, let's make sure that we are on the same page as we begin this session. Let's make sure that we are on the same page as we begin this session. That means let us have a common understanding. So, what will be this common understanding here? What is a common understanding here right now in this session that we are learning?
Uh, Common
That
understanding.
yeah, what is a common understanding that you
Whatever
understand?
you are saying, I should
Hmm.
understand, and what I am speaking, you should understand. That is common understanding.
Exactly. Common understanding. A common goal also you can say, hey, make sure we
Yes.
stay on the same page. For example, if we are on EnglishYaari, then our common understanding is that we are here to increase our fluency and improve
Yes.
our communication skills. So we are on the
Yes.
same page. Now, particularly this session, we are here for what? We are here to improve our ability to use idioms
Yes.
through, and that becomes a medium for us to pick up more communication skills and to
Yes.
increase our fluency. Now, would
Yes.
it be okay? Understood? Would you give me
Yes.
one
Yes.
sentence? Please give me one sentence.
Yesterday, my daughter shared
Yeah.
with
Mm.
me number of
Yeah. Mm.
phrasal verb, I think, and after that, I
Mm.
told her we are on the same page.
Mhm.
We are learning together.
Mm. That is very good. This is how communication improves when the learner and the tutor are on the same page.
Yes.
I mean, not the tutor, when two speakers are on the same page, when the presenter and the listener are on the same page, when
Yes.
you and your daughter are on the same page. Understood?
Yeah.
So got
Yes.
it now very clearly. Shall we move to the next one then?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So now each time you finish, I think Saraswati could, put together these two. Can we put together these two idioms that we have already learned?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. First one
And
was break the ice.
yeah.
Okay. Um, um, yes. As I told yesterday, there was a birthday
Mm,
party in my
mm, mm,
apartment,
mm,
and when I went there,
mm,
I broke the ice and started communicating with many
mm,
people. And I there was a lady, and
mm,
she shared that
mm,
she was also learning these days.
mhm,
And I told her we are on the same page because
mhm,
I am also learning English
mhm.
these days.
Okay. Yeah, great.
I
So
think
both of you.
yes.
Yeah. So both of you.
On one place, I told the wrong sentence. Maybe
It was
was I
okay, I
used
think.
was I think.
Good to keep your auto correction mode on. Keep it on. It's important. I always tell learners always remember, think of what you are saying. Meaning to say it
Yes.
consciously. When somebody asks you after you speak, probably you should be able to recollect and say, oh, yeah, that's what I just said. Okay, so don't
Yes.
worry. Let's carry on. Don't be over conscious also of that. Then you will not learn. Don't be over
Yes.
conscious also. Make mistakes. Don't worry. Who is there? Okay. And
Yes.
next one is we have got a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Any idea this one? A blessing in disguise.
Yes, a blessing in disguise, like a mobile phone, is
Yeah.
a blessing in disguise. Means there are
Yeah.
many means benefits as well
Yeah.
as some disadvantage also.
Correct. So
So we can say yes,
we can say something that looks very bad at first, but then turns out to be good
yeah.
later. Okay, first, but turns out to be good later. So, can you think of something like that? I don't know. Giving up your job, was it a blessing in disguise?
Uh, no.
Yeah. Really?
Uh,
Did it not open many other opportunities for you?
yes,
Yeah,
yes. I can say
so,
yes.
yes,
Quitting my job was
blessing in
really a
disguise.
blessing in disguise.
Yeah, because what shall we say? It pushed you. It pushed you
Mm,
to pursue your own other goals or other targets or to other objectives that you have in life.
mm,
Maybe even spending more time with your daughter. That in itself is a blessing in disguise in the sense that you gave up your job so that you could spend more time with your daughter. Had you accepted that job, you wouldn't have got this much time, right? You would not be getting this much time.
yes,
Correct, correct.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and also you can say your struggles can become a blessing in disguise if you learn from them. Now, in English, you say, oh, yeah, this is a problem, that is a problem, the other thing is a problem. But all these are really, these problems are actually opportunities for us. They are blessing in disguise for us so that later, in a few months to come, we become more fluent
Yes,
is how we use that idiom. Now,
yes.
sometimes we can say the delay. See, sometimes we apply for jobs and then it gets delayed. There is no
Mm,
immediate response. When 10 of us apply together, 5 of us get jobs very quickly, the other 5 wait. And maybe after another 5 months, we realize that that delay was a blessing in disguise. Why? Because I got more time to prepare. They got more time to prepare. And that preparation led to a better job opportunity after 5 months. So that initial delay of 5 months was a blessing in disguise.
means
Okay.
the any problem that looks very big in
Yeah.
the initial time, but
Yeah.
later it becomes good.
It's good.
That
Yeah.
is
So in the
blessing
beginning,
in this.
in the beginning, it seems bad, looks bad, appears bad.
Mm,
But later turn out to be good and even for our better. So we can say, oh, that was a blessing in disguise. Moving to that quarters was a blessing in disguise. In the beginning, I couldn't adjust with the members in the, what shall we say, who were our neighbors. But later I realized that the very same neighbors were sources of help to me and my family when I needed them the most.
mm.
Okay, so anything like that, blessing in disguise. Now, tomorrow. So, your fear today that you are experiencing today becomes a blessing in disguise tomorrow because that
When
fear.
I have started cooking for the first time, it
Hmm,
seems uh,
hmm,
very difficult, but
mhm.
later I found it's a
Hmm.
blessing in disguise.
I found that it was, oh, yeah, it is also, you
Was
can say cooking is a blessing because it continues to be there. All right.
yeah.
And then let's move on now. So, we have learned three. I don't know whether you would be able to connect them all
Yes,
together.
yes. The
Come,
first one
let's
is
try.
the dead dive. Second
Number
one was
two,
uh,
on the same page.
on the same page, and third one is blessing in disguise.
Yeah, try connecting them. If wrong,
Yes,
no problem, let it go wrong. But if right, then we get
yes.
it right.
Mm. When I have started learning English language,
Mm,
it seems very difficult and
mm,
like hard not to crack.
mm,
But with time, I found that it's really very helpful.
mm,
And when I have started communicating with co-learners,
mm,
I found that we are on the same page, and
mhm,
started breaking
mm,
the ice.
mm.
I really feel that I can speak well.
Yeah, good. You did speak well, except little inconsistency, little inconsistency in the use of the tenses. It is a
Yes,
long sentence, so I didn't get time to write everything down. And because I was
yes.
trying to type it, I didn't get. When I started learning English, it looks very, no, it looked very, it looked very.
Yes,
See,
it looks
okay.
good.
Then, so after that, keep on going. And then later, I found it. And
Mm.
then, because I forget now the rest of the sentence, that's what
Yes, yes,
happens to me. Otherwise,
yes.
so I should have been, but I think that was really long sentence, so I couldn't get all of it together. But
Yes.
focus on this one actually, Saraswati. See, when I started to learning English,
Mm.
it seemed, it looked, it appeared to be very difficult.
Yeah,
Okay, full
yeah,
stop. Then later I found it manageable,
yes.
and then now I find it very meaningful, very useful, very easy, not easy, but rather easy for me to pick up the speaking skills, the
Yeah,
communication skills. And in a few months' time, I would certainly pick it up. Okay, so make sure that consistency is followed a
yeah.
little bit. Otherwise, all right. Let's go to the next one then. And that is the ball is in your court.
The
Okay,
ball is
the
in your
ball
court
is
means
in your court.
that is it's your decision.
Exactly. It is your decision. Not only that, it is your responsibility. It is your decision, or it is your responsibility
Mm.
now. So, how shall we say? You got the knowledge now. You got
Mm.
the communication skills now. You got the
Mm.
fluency now. So, now the ball is in your court. Either you can make your life or you can mar your life. Mar means to break your life.
Yeah,
Yeah, so the ball is in your court. So you can
yeah,
say you now have all the communication skills that you waited for, and you have now an improved fluency, and therefore it's the ball is in your court to crack the interview. Either you can crack the interview, or you can continue to remain saying I am not confident enough.
yeah.
Okay, so the ball is in your court. Give me one sentence.
I advise my daughter not to. Uh, uh, I advise I advised my daughter to do number of things and
Hmm,
told her, now ball is in your court, how you
hmm,
behave with others. How you
hmm.
behave with others.
Very good. So remember, before I forget the sentence, I advise
I
my
told
daughter.
my daughter,
Hmm,
I advised my daughter, or I
hmm,
gave a piece of advice to my
hmm,
daughter
hmm,
and told,
hmm,
now the ball is you in your court, how
hmm,
you behave
hmm.
with others.
That is exactly the problem. That is where the direct speech and indirect speech comes. I advised my daughter. I
Mm,
told my daughter. I taught my daughter that the ball is in her court, and that she could see the
mm,
pronoun changes, and that she could either
mm.
improve or not improve.
Oh,
Because you are telling me, a third person, what
yes,
happened between the two of you, what you told your
yes,
daughter. So I told my daughter that she
yes,
could see
yes.
that she comes, not you. I
Oh,
told my
I
daughter
told my daughter
that
uh,
you're telling me that
yes, that
that uh,
uh, I told
not
my
you, but
daughter
she. I told my daughter that she could. You're telling
she
me. I
could.
told my
Okay.
daughter that she could improve her English, or
Oh, yes.
yeah, understood the point now.
Yes, yeah, I
That is
understood.
some, yeah, that is
Now I
something.
think I